Hello, my name is Huron Zashni, and this is Submodule 2C for EEC 3005. We are going to talk a little bit today about what types of language and literacy activities a family can do together, and talk about some ways you can incorporate different language skills into your everyday lives. Language begins at such a young age. Babies are in the belly listening to their mom and dad talk around them. They can already hear before they're even born. And then once they are born, it's so important to surround them with a language-rich environment so that they can hear the words that they're going to learn how to say as soon as they start talking. There's been research done about the amount of words children learn based on how much they're spoken to and how much language and conversation they're exposed to. So some of the ways that my family and I incorporate language and literacy activities in our house is through different types of literature and books. So one of our favorite books to read at home is called Pie in the Sky by Lois Ehlert. And it's just a really fun book with really great pictures about different seasons of the year and what you see during those seasons, and lots of rhyming, like title rhymes, pie in the sky, so the children are able to recognize when they think a rhyming word is going to come up. And there's lots of ways to use repetition and repeating so that the children can cement what they've heard into different words that they might choose to use in the future. So another way that we like to practice language and literacy at home is that we have a Highlights magazine subscription, and both of my kids are in, my son's in Boy Scouts, my daughter's in Girl Scouts, and lots of fundraisers happened through their troops, and one of the fundraisers was magazine subscriptions, and so we subscribe to Highlights. And this is a great educational magazine that they look forward to getting every month, and there's a ton of activities just to do in here. So while it may not be language specific, there's just ways to strike up conversation with the kids as far as what they're looking for, what they're finding, the different words and items that they have to search for in the different puzzles that is in this magazine. So the Highlights magazine is one of our favorites in the house. We also speak different languages in the house. I am Korean, and my parents are from Korea, so I can speak Korean, so they hear Korean in the house, and we sometimes practice some Korean words that they are interested in learning. And then my husband speaks Spanish, so we also try to have books with Spanish in them as well. So one of the books that we have here is by Usborne Books, which is one of my favorite book companies, and it's called Listen and Learn First Spanish Words. So what you do in this book is it comes with cards like this, and they're double-sided, and you just place it in the slot like that, and then once you place it in the slot, you press on the different word, and it says it in the English word, and then it says it in Spanish. So the children are able to learn the different vocabulary words of simple words. They have one for in your room, in your house, and then they have a pocket here with more cards, and you just take them in and out, and you can practice your vocabulary that way. And that's a super fun, and this is really interactive because the children get to decide what they want to learn about, what part of the house, or what, they want to learn about cars, whatever. They just look for the card and slide it in here, and then they can repeat after the Spanish words. So that's another tool that we have in our house. And then the last one that I wanted to show you is we really love like Lakeshore Learning Express, like educational type toys. So another thing that we have at our house, which I found just at TJ Maxx for my kids, and it's just called Words, and it comes with all these puzzles, and in it there are the front half of the word with a picture, and then the back half of the word. So all of the puzzle pieces fit together, so you have to make the word. So this one is obviously dog, D-O-G. And it allows the kids to use their motor skills or fine motor skills to put the pieces together. So it's, tapping into their tactile learning, and then it also is stimulating their vocabulary by them visualizing what it is, dog, and then being able to read D-O-G and saying dog. So those are just some of the ways that our family likes to practice language and literacy activities in our house. And there's so many more options and ideas out there, but I hope that gives you a little glimpse of some of the ways you can incorporate our favorite activities into your routines as well.